Well, here we go again. I think we're probably going to get this panel as far as I'm going to want to take it in this one. But yeah, she'll be a good project for somebody after this. So I'm going to back it up, lift it on the hoist. I'm going to figure out how to make this bumper. I got to make some brackets for it. Yeah, I have some bits. Fortunately, I don't have a back bumper, so I can't finish that up nice, but that's not a big deal. And I think I have the other running board in here. I might try to figure out the fuel thing yet. I'm not sure. But other than that, yeah. She's pretty much in business. I got two. Luckily I have some running board brackets. I have no idea if they're going to work, but I do have some, so I'll try to tie them in with these. And anyways, let's get this sucker backed up and see how hard that's going to be to make work. Right. Well, we just cut all of our brackets to which are going to fit evenly into the frame. We're going to buzz them onto the frame, and then they run down under the running boards. I think this one's notched out, right? So this one's just going to sit like yay up onto the frame and over to the fender well brackets. Oh, sorry about that. Over to the fender well brackets where we're gonna kind of fit them on the running boards here. Hopefully you can see that. We'll find out. Alrighty, we bolted up the back. We got our running board brackets in, so the sucker's like mounted permanent. We are making our way to the front. you see me kind of semi-leveling this thing out. So I think I'm about where I want to be. Now, I have some bumper bolts up here on this bracket. So I just got to make a bracket that hangs out here that'll mount up to this face. So I think I'm just going to make a plate that I can bolt this sucker on, give myself some adjustability. But it'll be coming back here, welded onto the frame up there. To which then will get me a bumper where she's supposed to be. Looks like the bumper was supposed to be a lot lower, but I'm going to raise it up and tuck it in. I can just move this license plate thing. That's not a problem. We'll kind of stick that somewhere else when it comes down to it, because I think this looks better tucked up than it would be with like a fistful of gap underneath here, which maybe was stock. Well, there we go. That looks pretty good. Bumper all in place. Got our running boards in place. Nice. Yeah, I managed to find, well, I grabbed the headlight out of something else. Just got a bit of a dinger up here. Need to be banged out, but pretty close. I think I'm going to try to, I'll fill that one hole in the side where the old filler used to be. I'll probably retrofit whatever I got in the truck to that. And then now, I think I want to address this. I'm not going to make the, I don't know, because it's missing, I'll just make whatever I want at that point. So I think I'll just give it a nice gradual sting down, and then we can finish up the fender. I don't know if it just makes sense to follow the back fender and just kind of do that profile. But I'd like to keep at least this much gap going through the whole series there. So to do that, I'm just going to grab some round rod, which fits inside of this loop, so that'll give me my edge. And we will just fit this to the tire a bit. At least that's the plan. And then we'll just make some sheet metal to match up to it. Well, I realize I have a truck. Instead of building a fender, why not just cut it off a truck that I'm never going to fix? So, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I know it looks nice, but this sucker is hammered and rotten everywhere. So, I'm just going to cut the chunk of fender out. That's basically what its life is destined to, is to keep me parts, so I don't really want to take it out of the box. Although that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen one with a spare tire hanger like that. That tells me somebody's banged the beans out of that to fit a tire in there. Anywho, I am going to carve up this, and so I can use the parts on the panel. Well, judging how beat up this is, I don't know if I'm making more work for myself or less, but regardless, it's more than what I got right now, so we will straighten these out a wee bit and get them buzzed onto the panel and good to go. Let's see how much of a mess this is to reuse. Well, this goes up quite a bit. Oh, you know what? That's just gonna make my life so much easier. Look at that. Easy peasy. Oh yeah. Just gonna straighten that bottom out a bit. That looks much better. Cool. All right. Well, this one's actually in better shape than this piece. This one will need a little more finessing. Just a bit. So the one fender we got all tacked in. That's like way easier than what I was going to do. I did have to do some massaging. Still a little rough. It'll need some patching, but it's at least a part of the truck now. The wheel arch doesn't look all messed up. I started working on the other one. I haven't trimmed it down. I realized I had to go back to the truck because this fender got cut weird. So I needed more pieces to make this look finished. And then this one, you see me run it through the hammer and do all kinds of stuff just to try to get it back into shape because it was pretty broken. But I don't need very much of this one, so I'm probably just going to slice off, you know, the bare minimum that I need. So I'm going to get started on that. So you can see this one was like cut way up here, right around there. So like I say, I had to go back to the truck and cut out a little more fender there so I can get these bits all to work together. All right, well, slice and dice. there's this other fender. Oh, that looks so much better than that hacked up thing. All right. Well, what do I do next? I'm reaching the end of my my to-dos here, like as far as I wanted to get with this thing. Should fill that hole, make somebody's life easier, make a quick patch for that. And I think we're going to call her done. Anyhow, let's patch that quick, and then we're going to kick her out. Well, there we go. That's about as far as I'm going to take this one. So pretty much have, I don't even remember the chassis, but we got a modern chassis underneath there. It's a 4.8 LS, 4-speed auto. It's going to still need all the welding and stuff like that all finished up, but you know, we've corrected up the wheel arches and stuff so they all look right now. Still needs lots of interior work, things like that. The gauges, everything work. It's just one of these, eh? Everything just needs to be buttoned up. It's not something I actually want to take into completion, and this was as far as I wanted to go. But anyways, as always, thank you folks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one when we go to town, and I think I'm going to build myself a hot rod. Alright, later. Alright, I'm back. It's been a while. This truck's actually been done for a little while, and I've had it for sale locally, so, and it's actually sold. So if you're going to be commenting and asking how much or trying to get a hold of me, it's already gone. So some feller, I had it advertised locally, a feller from Alberta inquired about it and is picking her up. So yeah, as of when this video came out, this panel's already off to its new home. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.